Cancel Komodo, everybody! Oh, she was great, man. She was great. I'm gonna go to Japan. I want to go to Japan. I'm just afraid that I'll be a giant there. And everyone will think I'm either a rapper or Godzilla. I don't know which one. But hello! Hi people, how are you? Where the fuck have you been? And like, Jesus Christ. Also, what's up, black girl? What's up? I see you there. I see you. It was just me before, but I feel safe now. All right, okay. My new favorite audience member. All right, anyway. Sorry. No, I still like you. I still like you. Okay, you guys ready for more show? All right. Okay, this next comedian is coming all the way from San Clemente. San Clemente is in the house? Oh shit, okay. Please give it up for Scott Busby!
That's tall, I gotta take this down a little bit. I promise not to do any Asian accents, that's what I told Kaz. Because I don't know if you guys can notice, I am white. I'm really white. I'm super white. Like I did one of those DNA tests and it came back and I was like 97% privilege. The other 3% was like autism and maybe some ADD. I wasn't paying attention, so I don't really remember. I brought my notes with me just in case I need to, because my first thing I says is, you know, what I'm trying to tell you guys is that I look like a douchebag. I understand that I look like a douchebag. I look like the kind of guy that would cheat on a really important test. You know, like a paternity test. Like I have to pass this. I'm fucked if I don't. Yeah. I look like the kind of guy that would never, ever, ever hit a girl again. Don't judge me, you guys. It was 5th grade. She was a lot bigger than me, and she was kicking my ass. I had to get the hell out of there, man. Oh, man. Yeah, I know. I look like a guy that would say some really stupid shit on a first date. You know, like you should have seen me in high school. I was the MVP of the junior varsity baseball team. Yeah, I actually was. Yeah, I have 2 brothers, older and younger. I'm a middle child, and they both were great athletes, and I was not born with that. And I think it's because my mother didn't breastfeed me, but she breastfed them. I think that's why my little brother made it to the varsity team as a freshman. But it was weird, like when my mom would walk out of the locker room right before the games, and he's like, "Thanks, Mom." Then he goes on to pitch like a complete game shutout and hits 4 home runs. His team actually made they made it to the state championships. After the coach asked my mom to provide refreshments. Yeah, that was that's what you get for being from a Mormon family. Oh man, like I know that I look like the kind of guy that would go to rescue a dog from a shelter just to meet girls. But then even more pathetic than that, then write a book, like a children's book about that experience, really pathetic. Anyways, you guys, the book is called Baxter's Second Chance, A New Leash on Life. You can buy it on Amazon or on my website. It's baxterdog.com. That's www.baxterdog.com. 50% of proceeds go to help rehoming other dogs, like my precious Baxter. That's actually a true story, you guys. Yes, I am that much of a douchebag. Unfortunately. Let's get even worse. I look like the kind of guy that would learn to speak fluent Spanish just to hook up with Latinas. But not just any Latinas, ellas tienen que ser bien buenotas, con un culazo, con ojos oscuros, y con una boca que me dice, ay papi, bésame y seré tuyo para siempre. Yeah, I'm that guy. I'm totally that guy. I'm 100% that guy. Literally. I told that joke last night at a show I did, and one of the other comedians was in rehab, and he brought like all of his rehab people with him, and that's like, I had a little like some flashbacks. You know, I'm sitting there and I'm thinking about the time that I went and did a 12-step program. But it's not what you think. So, you know, I was going through a really, really hard time in my life, and I was really down. And, you know, I grew up Mormon, and I left the Mormon church, and this is about the time I left it, and I'm trying to figure out who I am, and I broke up with a girl that I thought I was going to marry, and, you know, I'm struggling, and my mom says to me, she says, you know, honey, the Mormon church has this support group on Wednesday nights that meets at 7. And they go through the 12-step program there. And I'm like, Mom, the 12-step program, like, isn't that for like addicts and alcoholics and stuff? I'm like, I'm not an addict. And she said, well, maybe you're addicted to being an asshole. I'm like at the bottom of the barrel right now, and my mom is trying to tell me that I'm addicted to being an asshole. Thanks, Mom. Thank you for the support. So I went. Of course I went. So I get there, you know, and there's a circle, and everybody's sitting around the circle. If you guys can imagine a 12-step program in a Mormon church with a bunch of Mormons, it's exactly what you think it is. Like, half of them were like guys that were like, yeah, my name's Moroni or Helaman or Brigham or something like that, and I like to look at boobies on the internet. You know, one dude was like, you know, addicted to pills, and he's like, yeah, sometimes I misplace my toddler. And I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing here? And then it comes around to me, and I'm like, I can't say, hi, I'm Scott, I'm addicted to being an asshole. Like, that's not gonna go over well at all. So I had to come up with something, and so I was like, my name's Scott, and I'm an addict. It's been 48 hours since my last Latina. Yeah, so they, so yeah, that was the 12-step program. I ended up sticking around, and, you know, at the 6-month mark, they do, I don't know, they give you like one of those like coin things? What are they? Chip. Oh, yeah. No, they gave me a tortilla chip. Anyways, you guys, I'm Scott Busby. Thank you all for coming here. You guys are awesome.